In the early 13th century, Genghis Khan, the fearsome Mongol leader, was on a path to conquer the world. His armies were swift and unstoppable, riding across the steppes like an unrelenting storm. With each victory, Genghis solidified his empire, turning vast stretches of land into territories under his control. However, there was one place, a mysterious region whispered about in the ancient tales of his people, that even the great Khan had not yet dared to conquer: the Enchanted Plains. These plains lay deep within the heart of Mongolia, a vast and uncharted expanse of land surrounded by jagged mountains and dense, dark forests. The local nomads spoke of strange happenings there: cattle disappearing, shadows that moved with a mind of their own, and strange lights that flickered across the sky at night. It was said that the plains were cursed, home to ancient spirits that protected a secret far older than any empire. For years, Genghis Khan had dismissed these tales as mere superstition, the ramblings of frightened villagers. But as his empire grew, he became more and more intrigued by the stories of the Enchanted Plains. What could be so powerful, so mysterious, that even the greatest warriors feared it? What was this secret that had been guarded for centuries? If it held power, Genghis was determined to claim it. One day, as his army rested after another victory, Genghis summoned his most trusted generals and advisors. He announced his intention to lead a small force into the Enchanted Plains to uncover its secrets. His advisors warned him against it, reminding him of the dangers and the stories of those who had ventured there and never returned. But Genghis, always defiant in the face of danger, was unmoved. "I have conquered nations, I have broken empires," he said. "No spirit or curse will stand in my way." And so, with a hand-picked group of his finest warriors, Genghis set out toward the Enchanted Plains. As they rode deeper into the region, the land seemed to change around them. The sky grew darker, even though it was midday, and a thick, eerie fog rolled across the ground, obscuring their path. Strange, distant sounds echoed through the air, whispers, as if the wind itself was alive, speaking in a language no one could understand. The further they went, the more unnerved the men became. Even the horses, usually fearless under Genghis' command, grew restless, snorting and pawing at the ground as if sensing some unseen danger. But Genghis pressed on, his eyes burning with determination. After days of travel, they reached the heart of the Enchanted Plains, a vast, empty expanse of grass that stretched as far as the eye could see. In the center stood an enormous stone circle, ancient and weathered, with symbols carved into the rocks, symbols that none of them recognized. Genghis dismounted and approached the circle, his men following hesitantly behind him. As they neared the stones, the ground beneath them began to tremble, and the sky above darkened even further. Suddenly, a bright light burst forth from the center of the circle, blinding them all. When the light faded, they found themselves surrounded by figures, tall, spectral beings made of shimmering light, their faces obscured by the glow. Genghis Khan, though startled, did not back down. He drew his sword and stood his ground, ready to face whatever challenge lay before him.